Embracing individuality is one of the most transformative choices a person can make in their life. It is about understanding and celebrating the unique qualities, values, and beliefs that set you apart from others. In a world where conformity is often rewarded and societal pressures push us towards sameness, embracing individuality can be both a challenge and a triumph, yet it is essential for personal growth, self-fulfillment, and making meaningful contributions to the world. To begin with, individuality stems from the realization that everyone is born with a unique set of traits, experiences, and aspirations. These elements combine to create a perspective on life that no one else can replicate. However, societal structures often encourage people to suppress their unique characteristics in favor of fitting in. Whether it's in school, at work, or within social circles, the pressure to blend in can be overwhelming. People might fear judgment, exclusion, or criticism for standing out. But true individuality is not about rebelling for the sake of rebellion. It is about being authentic, even in the face of opposition. Authenticity requires a deep understanding of oneself. It involves exploring your interests, passions, and values, even if they do not align with societal expectations. For instance, someone might dream of pursuing a career in the arts when their family expects them to become a doctor or engineer. In such a scenario, embracing individuality means listening to your inner voice and pursuing the path that resonates with your soul. It requires courage because stepping away from the comfort of societal approval can feel isolating. However, the fulfillment that comes from living a life true to yourself outweighs the temporary discomfort of not conforming. One of the most beautiful aspects of embracing individuality is the way it fosters creativity and innovation. When people allow themselves to think and act differently, they are more likely to come up with unique solutions to problems or create something entirely new. The world's greatest minds and creators, from artists and inventors to activists and visionaries, were individuals who refused to adhere to the norms of their time. Their willingness to embrace their differences led to groundbreaking achievements that continue to inspire generations. This creativity is not limited to monumental accomplishments. It can manifest in small but impactful ways, such as finding a novel approach to a personal challenge or expressing yourself through art, fashion, or ideas. Embracing individuality does not mean isolating yourself or disregarding the views of others. It is about striking a balance between staying true to your own identity while respecting and appreciating the uniqueness of others. Individuality thrives in an environment that values diversity, where people feel free to express their thoughts and ideas without fear of judgment. By embracing your individuality, you indirectly give others permission to do the same. Your courage to be different can inspire those around you to shed their masks and live authentically. Another vital aspect of individuality is learning to overcome fear. Fear of rejection, criticism, or failure often holds people back from expressing who they truly are. They worry about what others might think, allowing societal expectations to dictate their choices. But the truth is, no matter what you do, there will always be someone who disapproves or disagrees. Trying to please everyone is not only exhausting, but also impossible. Embracing individuality requires accepting that you cannot control others' perceptions of you. Instead, you can control your own actions and how you respond to external opinions. Over time, this shift in perspective brings a sense of freedom and empowerment. Individuality also plays a crucial role in building meaningful relationships. When you embrace who you are, you attract people who appreciate and resonate with your true self. These connections are far more genuine and fulfilling than relationships built on a facade to fit in. Being authentic allows you to cultivate friendships and partnerships based on mutual respect and shared values rather than superficial compatibility. Moreover, embracing individuality teaches you to set boundaries and prioritize your well-being, which further strengthens your relationships and enhances your quality of life. In addition to personal benefits, individuality has a broader societal impact. When people celebrate their unique qualities, they contribute to a more vibrant, inclusive, and innovative world. Diversity of thought, perspective, and experience leads to progress in various fields, from science and technology to art and culture. It challenges stereotypes, broadens horizons, and fosters understanding among different communities. In a world that often seems divided, the courage to embrace and express individuality can serve as a reminder of the richness that diversity brings to human existence. The journey toward embracing individuality is not linear, nor is it without challenges. It requires self-reflection, patience, and resilience. There will be moments of doubt, and the path may not always be clear. But every small step you take toward understanding and accepting yourself brings you closer to living a life that aligns with your true identity. This journey is deeply personal, and the rewards are immense. It allows you to discover your purpose, find joy in self-expression, and experience a profound sense of freedom. Embracing individuality is a gift you give to yourself and the world. It is a declaration that your voice matters, your dreams are valid, and your existence is meaningful. It is a reminder that conformity may bring temporary ease, but authenticity brings lasting fulfillment. By choosing to embrace who you are, you unlock your potential and inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can transform lives and shape a better future for all. So dare to be different. Dare to be you. The world doesn't need more people who follow the crowd. It needs people who are brave enough to embrace their individuality and lead by example. Turning negativity into strength is a concept that may seem difficult to grasp initially, especially when confronted with criticism, hostility, or failure. Yet, it is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and resilience. Rather than allowing negative experiences to diminish our sense of self-worth or crush our ambitions, we can learn to channel them into a source of energy that propels us forward. This process is not about denying the existence of negativity or pretending that difficult situations don't affect us. Instead, it's about learning how to reshape and redefine those negative experiences, using them as fuel to build a stronger, more determined version of ourselves. One of the first steps in turning negativity into strength is acknowledging the emotions that arise when we encounter it. Whether it's a hurtful comment, a personal failure, or general opposition to our ideas and actions, negativity often triggers strong emotional responses such as anger, sadness, frustration, or disappointment. These feelings are natural, and it's essential to allow yourself to feel them fully. Suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist only leads to internal conflict, which can, over time, affect your mental and physical health. Embracing your emotional reactions provides an opportunity for self-reflection and deeper understanding of why a particular negativity has such a powerful impact. Once we accept our emotional reactions, the next step is to examine the source of the negativity objectively. Often, criticism or rejection reflects the fears, insecurities, or limitations of the person offering the negativity rather than our own shortcomings. In these moments, it's essential to remind ourselves that their words or actions are about them, not us. For example, a colleague who constantly undermines your work may do so out of jealousy, insecurity, or fear of being overshadowed, rather than because there is any flaw in your performance. Recognizing that the negativity is rooted in someone else's perception helps remove the weight of the insult and allows us to process it without taking it personally. Another important aspect of transforming negativity into strength is reframing the situation. When faced with negative feedback or circumstances, our instinct may be to dwell on the criticism or to internalize the failure. However, it's often more helpful to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? Every negative encounter carries within it an opportunity for growth. If you fail to meet expectations, ask yourself why it happened. Was there a gap in your knowledge? Did you make an error in judgment or miscommunication? Instead of focusing on the emotional sting of failure, consider it a lesson to be applied in the future. This shift in perspective takes power away from the negativity and turns it into a valuable learning experience. It's crucial to understand that overcoming negativity is not about avoiding failure, conflict, or criticism altogether. These are an inevitable part of life, and each encounter with negativity provides a chance to strengthen your resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, whether it's emotional, mental, or physical. It is not something we're born with, but rather something we develop over time through repeated exposure to challenges and the way we respond to them. Each time we turn a negative experience into an opportunity to grow stronger, we build our resilience. The more resilient we become, the less power negativity has over us. Instead of being defeated by criticism or failure, we learn to face each challenge with a sense of purpose and determination. Another essential aspect of transforming negativity into strength is developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, refers to the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions as well as the emotions of others. EI helps us to navigate negative situations in a constructive way. For example, when faced with criticism, we might initially feel defensive. However, emotional intelligence allows us to pause and assess our emotional reaction, helping us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This ability to control how we react to negativity can transform a potentially destructive situation into one where we can learn, grow, and emerge more confident. EI also allows us to empathize with others, which can foster better relationships and reduce misunderstandings that might otherwise lead to negative exchanges. There's also a power in perspective when it comes to negativity. Often, we give far too much weight to external opinions and judgments. We place a disproportionate amount of value on other people's approval or disapproval, letting their perceptions dictate our self-worth. Turning negativity into strength requires recalibrating the way we see ourselves and, by extension, the way we view external negativity. Rather than focusing solely on validation from others, we can shift our focus to internal validation. Take time to acknowledge your strengths, accomplishments, and the progress you've made. Reflecting on your past successes, no matter how small, can remind you of your resilience and fortitude. This internal confidence creates a buffer against external negativity, making it less likely to diminish your self-esteem or derail your goals. In addition, one of the most effective ways to transform negativity into strength is by using it to fuel your motivation. Negative experiences, especially those that challenge our capabilities or shake our confidence, can ignite a fire within us to prove ourselves. The very criticism or failure that feels like a setback in the moment can serve as a driving force for future success. Instead of allowing negativity to consume you, use it as an incentive to work harder, improve, or refine your approach. This shift in mindset changes your relationship with negativity, turning it from an obstacle into a source of empowerment. For instance, an athlete who faces repeated loss can transform that disappointment into the energy needed to train harder, refining their skills to ultimately achieve success. One of the most inspiring aspects of turning negativity into strength is that it empowers us to help others. When we overcome challenges, we not only grow individually, but we also set an example for others who may be going through similar difficulties. By sharing how we've navigated negative situations and the lessons we've learned, we can inspire and support those around us. Often, people facing challenges need to see that they are not alone, that others have faced adversity and emerged stronger for it. The more we turn our own negativity into strength, the more we contribute to building a community that encourages resilience, growth, and collective empowerment. Turning negativity into strength is not about avoiding pain, rejection, or criticism. It's about changing the way we engage with these experiences, reframing them as opportunities for growth and transformation. It requires self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and a shift in perspective. Rather than being weakened or defeated by negativity, we can choose to use it as fuel to propel us forward. By developing resilience, embracing failure as a learning tool, and channeling our emotional energy into motivation, we create a life that is not only defined by our successes, but also by our ability to rise stronger every time we face adversity. Negativity loses its power when we learn to use it to empower ourselves and others. Success is a concept that holds different meanings for different people, often shaped by personal values, cultural norms, and societal expectations. For some, true success might be defined by the accumulation of wealth, while for others, it may lie in achieving personal happiness, meaningful relationships, or making an impact in the world. However, regardless of how it is perceived on an individual level, there are core elements that constitute true success, which go beyond conventional measures such as financial wealth or social status. True success is about finding fulfillment and purpose in life, pursuing passions, building resilience in the face of adversity, and leading a life of integrity and authenticity. One of the essential aspects of true success is understanding that it is deeply personal. It cannot be measured by a universal standard. Society may dictate certain markers of success, such as a prestigious job title or a certain amount of wealth, but these external achievements are not necessarily reflective of true success. For example, a person with a high-paying corporate job might outwardly seem successful, yet feel unfulfilled or disconnected from their passion. True success is less about societal approval and more about following a path that resonates with your own values, passions, and personal vision. At the heart of true success is the pursuit of fulfillment and purpose. For many people, this is the ultimate definition of success. It's not about simply achieving outward milestones, but about finding a sense of meaning in what you do, whether that's in your career, relationships, creative pursuits, or personal growth. Fulfillment doesn't always mean achieving perfection or never experiencing hardship. Rather, it means being engaged with life in a way that brings personal satisfaction. It involves aligning what you do with your core values, passions, and strengths, ensuring that you feel motivated and driven by what you're contributing to the world. Purpose-driven success is powerful because it is intrinsic rather than extrinsic. When your actions are grounded in a sense of purpose, they are fueled by a deeper meaning, and you will be less likely to be swayed by external pressures or temporary setbacks. A person whose success is motivated by the pursuit of purpose might continue in their mission to teach, create, or help others, even when they face challenges, because they understand that their work matters to them and the world around them. In contrast, those who chase success merely for external rewards or validation may find themselves lacking when they achieve those goals. Without a purpose to anchor them, they can easily feel lost even after accumulating achievements. True success also involves resilience, the ability to navigate and persevere through life's difficulties. Success is not a straight path. It is often filled with obstacles, failures, and unforeseen challenges. What differentiates those who attain true success from those who don't is their capacity to rise after each setback. Resilience is a key factor because it fosters growth through adversity. Each failure becomes a lesson, each challenge an opportunity for development, rather than a roadblock. Many of the world's most successful figures encountered immense setbacks before finding success, and their resilience in the face of these difficulties is a crucial part of their story. It's important to recognize that failure is an inevitable part of the success journey, and often it is more valuable than success itself. This is because failure teaches us lessons that can't always be learned from success. In fact, some of the most successful people are those who experience multiple failures before finding their breakthrough. It is through resilience and the willingness to get back up after every fall that we develop the strength, wisdom, and endurance to achieve true success. Building resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but about learning to see challenges as an integral part of personal development. It's about reframing hardships as valuable experiences that can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. Resilient individuals know how to adapt and change strategies when faced with adversity rather than allowing setbacks to defeat them. The nature of success, therefore, lies not in a flawless journey, but in the determination and adaptability to press on despite setbacks and continue pursuing your goals. Another key aspect of true success is living with integrity and authenticity. Success that is achieved through deceit or compromise of core values is fleeting and ultimately hollow. Integrity involves being true to oneself and living in alignment with one's principles, regardless of the external rewards or recognition that may or may not come. People who operate with integrity are consistent, honest, and ethical in their actions, whether or not they are under the scrutiny of others. They are not driven by the fear of failure or rejection, but by a commitment to do what is right and in harmony with their beliefs. Authenticity is the bedrock of integrity. To be authentic means to act in ways that reflect your genuine thoughts, feelings, and values instead of attempting to conform to the expectations or ideals of others. When success is achieved through authenticity, it has a deeper and more lasting impact. Those who achieve success by being true to themselves inspire others to do the same and create an environment of trust and respect. Furthermore, when you lead an authentic life, the happiness and fulfillment that you experience are not dependent on external validation or circumstances, but arise from within. True success also involves the cultivation of healthy relationships and meaningful connections. People who experience success in isolation may achieve external markers of success, but they often miss the profound joy that comes from shared experiences, cooperation, and emotional bonds. Relationships with friends, family, mentors, colleagues, and communities are a critical element of living a successful life because they provide support, love, and fulfillment. A successful life is richer when lived in the company of those we care about and those who care about us. Furthermore, in a world that often measures success in individualistic terms, fostering deep and positive relationships adds a layer of humanity to the concept of success, showing that true achievement includes lifting others up and making a difference in their lives. True success also entails the ability to give back and make a positive impact on the world. Success is not solely about achieving personal milestones, it's also about contributing to the greater good. When individuals use their time, talents, and resources to help others or create social change, their success becomes a force for good that reverberates beyond their personal lives. True success is about creating a legacy that endures and leaves the world a better place for those who come after us. This can take many forms, from giving back to a community to creating an innovative solution to a societal issue. Whatever it is, true success is about knowing that your contributions have made a lasting impact, not just for yourself, but for others as well. True success cannot be reduced to material wealth or superficial achievements. It is a holistic and personal journey that encompasses the pursuit of purpose, the cultivation of resilience, the commitment to integrity and authenticity, the nurturing of relationships, and the desire to make a positive contribution to the world. True success is a journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and service to others. By aligning our actions with our values and focusing on long-term fulfillment rather than short-term recognition, we can achieve a success that is both meaningful and sustainable, success that resonates deeply within us and leaves a positive legacy for the world. Staying focused on your vision is a skill that can make all the difference in whether you achieve your dreams or let them slip away. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere, whether it's the constant barrage of notifications, unsolicited advice from others, or the inevitable setbacks that arise in any journey towards success. Focusing on your vision requires clarity of purpose, determination, and the ability to stay disciplined even when faced with challenges. It is about looking beyond immediate gratification and remaining steadfast in your pursuit, even when the road ahead seems unclear or when others doubt you. The first step to staying focused on your vision is to have a clear and well-defined sense of purpose. Without clarity, it's easy to become distracted by fleeting desires or the noise of the world around us. Having a clear vision involves understanding your long-term goals and how they align with your core values and passions. It's about knowing what you want and why you want it, which serves as your internal compass, guiding you through life's distractions. When your vision is clear, every decision, no matter how small, becomes an opportunity to move one step closer to that goal. One of the most effective ways to solidify your vision is to break it down into smaller, actionable steps. While long-term goals provide direction, they can often feel overwhelming if you only focus on the big picture. That's why it's important to break your vision into smaller, manageable tasks or milestones. These smaller goals act as checkpoints along the way, providing a clear path for how to reach the larger vision. By accomplishing small tasks, you build momentum, reinforcing your commitment to the bigger picture. While clarity and structure are essential, staying focused also requires a strong sense of discipline. Discipline is the bridge between intention and action. It's easy to get distracted or procrastinate when you're pursuing a long-term vision, especially when immediate results aren't visible. However, consistent effort over time is key to maintaining progress toward any vision. Developing discipline involves setting routines, creating productive habits, and staying committed to those actions even when they no longer feel exciting or motivating. Just like any skill, discipline grows stronger with practice, and the more disciplined you are, the easier it becomes to stay focused on your goals. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey, and to stay focused, you must learn how to handle them effectively. When you face obstacles or challenges that seem to derail your vision, it's essential not to let them break your momentum or sway you from your course. Everyone encounters difficulties, whether they are personal struggles, financial challenges, or negative opinions from others. What makes the difference between success and failure is not the obstacles themselves, but how you respond to them. When setbacks occur, it's important to remind yourself of why you started and to reconnect with your purpose. Sometimes a pause is necessary to evaluate, adjust, and strategize, but it's crucial to keep moving forward, even if the steps are small. Resilience in the face of adversity only strengthens your resolve and brings you closer to your goal. Alongside discipline and resilience, managing distractions is a critical part of staying focused. In a world filled with digital devices, constant social media, and the pressure of keeping up with the latest trends, it's easy to become distracted from the long-term vision. Effective time management is an essential tool for maintaining focus. This involves scheduling specific time slots for tasks related to your vision, setting boundaries for personal or leisure time, and creating an environment conducive to productive work. For example, if you are trying to write a book, the constant distraction of checking social media can derail your writing schedule. Setting boundaries and turning off unnecessary notifications during work time can prevent distractions from stealing your focus. It's essential to choose who you surround yourself with carefully. The people around you can either fuel your vision or drain your energy. There are those who will inspire you, challenge you to do better, and encourage you when you falter. These people are essential to keeping you on track and motivated towards your vision. On the other hand, there may be individuals who harbor doubts or out of jealousy or fear may discourage you from chasing your dreams. Learning to distance yourself from those who undermine your focus and surround yourself with those who align with your vision is a crucial aspect of staying focused. This doesn't mean you have to cut off anyone who doesn't support you, but it does mean being mindful of the impact others have on your mindset and energy levels. In staying focused, the need to maintain balance is just as important. While pursuing your vision with commitment, it's easy to become consumed by your work, sacrificing other areas of your life in the process. This lack of balance can lead to burnout, stress, and an eventual disconnect from your original vision. Ensuring a healthy balance between your professional, personal, and mental well-being is essential for maintaining long-term focus. Engaging in activities outside of your primary goal, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or simply taking time to rest, can rejuvenate your mind and spirit. Recharging helps you return to your mission with renewed focus and energy, preventing you from becoming overwhelmed and giving up on your vision. To maintain focus, it's also important to revisit your vision periodically. Over time, as you achieve certain milestones and experience different aspects of the journey, your vision may evolve. Periodically reassessing your goals, values, and progress helps ensure you're staying true to what really matters to you. Sometimes staying focused doesn't mean sticking rigidly to your original vision, but adapting it based on new experiences, knowledge, and insights that emerge along the way. This flexibility allows for growth and allows you to remain relevant in the pursuit of your goals while adjusting to an ever-changing world. While pursuing a long-term vision requires staying focused, it's crucial to celebrate small victories along the way. Celebrating these small wins provides motivation to keep going, reinforcing the belief that progress is being made. It's easy to get discouraged by the vastness of a goal, particularly when success seems out of reach. But by acknowledging the small steps, whether it's completing a phase of a project, mastering a new skill, or simply staying on task for a given period, your confidence and determination are fueled. These small celebrations also remind you that the journey itself is as important as the destination. The ability to stay focused on your vision requires not only mental strength, but also emotional endurance. It's essential to stay in tune with your emotional needs, acknowledging any moments of frustration, self-doubt, or discouragement. It's important to allow yourself space to process these emotions without letting them steer you away from your ultimate goal. Being emotionally resilient means recognizing when to take a break, when to push forward, and when to reframe your perspective. Managing your emotions enables you to approach your vision with a sense of balance, leading to clearer decision-making and more effective actions. Staying focused on your vision is a deliberate process that requires intention, discipline, and resilience. It involves breaking down big goals into manageable steps, responding positively to setbacks, minimizing distractions, and maintaining healthy relationships and personal balance. Focus also means remaining adaptable as your vision evolves while celebrating progress along the way. Ultimately, keeping your eyes on the prize doesn't just bring you closer to your goals. It shapes the journey itself, transforming you into the kind of person who can achieve anything you set your mind to.